Hello again, and welcome back. Hope you're all well. I am Tom. This is my friend George, and today we're going to be looking at the topic of health. So we will be using some of the sample worksheets from the International English Language Testing System, bit of a mouthful, or IELTS for short. And therefore, the lessons will be at a B1 level today. So this is the third level of English in the Common European Framework of Reference. So an intermediate level. Now, what we're trying to achieve today, what our aims are to develop your vocabulary, especially on key IELTS topics such as work and education. Specifically, today we're going to be looking at health and some current affairs. Second of all, we want to improve your understanding of complex English so you can quickly follow complicated ideas and arguments. You need to see how ideas are connected together within sentences, between sentences, and between paragraphs as well. And finally, we're going to practice answering IELTS style questions. So you're used to the kind of questions you might get in an IELTS exam. It's also just it's a very nice, helpful and sophisticated way of learning. So we're going to start with a practice sheet like last week, which you can find in the link below in the description box underneath the video. You can refer to this text whilst we're talking. However, in our next exercise, we'll be watching a video without the text. So you're going to have to use your listening skills. Anyway, so take a second and get the worksheet ready. This is just to get us warmed up before we go into the listening section of the lesson. So you should have in front of you a worksheet entitled A Healthy Lifestyle. So we're just going to read through it together, just like last time, reading ahead, read out loud, listen to me, whatever you want. And then I'll read through the questions. You can pause the video then, take a second to answer the questions, write it down, and we will go through the answers together. So, the Thompson family has been trying to eat healthy meals for a very long time, but found it difficult to keep it up. Mr. and Mrs. Thompson work long hours at the hospital and feel exhausted when they arrive home. They also have 3 young children who needed a lot of care. David is 8 years old. Their daughter Anne is 6, and the baby is 1. It is difficult for the family to cook healthy meals every day. For months, Mrs. Thompson has been ordering food during the week, which is delivered after they arrive home from work. This is a bad routine, and the Thompsons know this fact very well, and have started to worry that their children will get so used to eating fast food, it will be difficult for them to change this habit. For the past 2 weeks, they have been eating healthy, homemade meals and feel very excited about it. So, read through that again if you need to. Pause the video and take a second, as I said, to answer the questions. We can go through them together. So, question number 1. Does the Thompson family eat healthy meals? The answer is yes. They have been trying for a long time, but they find it difficult due to work and family commitments. However, in the last 2 weeks, they've been cooking all their food at home and healthily. Question number 2. How many children do they have? The answer is 3 children. A boy, a girl, and the baby who's 1 year old. Question number 3. Who orders food every day? The answer is Mrs. Thompson. So before these 2 weeks where they've been cooking all their food at home, she used to order food on her way home from work. Question number 4. Are they worried about their eating habits? The answer is yes. Both Mr. and Mrs. Thompson know this is a bad routine, and they're worried about their children getting too used to eating fast food. Right, so hopefully that's got everyone a little bit warmed up. So we're now going to look at something a little bit more current. We're going to take a look at a video from the news this week. And what I'd like you to do is watch the video with us. We're going to share the screen now. And I reckon we can play it twice, actually, George, maybe? Yeah? So play it through twice and listen, take any notes, and then, okay, no, what we're going to do, we're going to play it through once. I'm going to read out some questions for you to answer, and then we'll play the video again, at which point you can pause it and we can go through the answers together. Now, this is not a true or false style question. We're asking for your opinion and for you to respond to what you see in the video. So there isn't a right or a wrong answer, really. And when we go through the answers, we're not giving the correct answer. We're just giving an example of a good answer. So it's very much your opinion. So have a watch the video now and we can go through the questions together.
A 99-year-old war veteran has walked around his garden 100 times to raise more than £13 million for Britain's National Health Service. At first, Captain Tom Moore wanted to raise £1,000 by finishing the task before his 100th birthday on the 30th of April. But more than 650,000 people from around the world made donations to his fundraising page, which temporarily crashed. With the help of a walking frame, he walked a total of 2,500 metres and finished 2 weeks before his birthday. His daughter Hannah and granddaughter Georgia were very proud of him. Captain Tom also received messages of congratulations from politicians, celebrities, as well as doctors and nurses. When he finished the task, the retired soldier said, "I feel fine. I hope you're all feeling fine too." And he had these words of advice for people who are living under the coronavirus lockdown. It will be all right. Captain Tom, who is originally from West Yorkshire in England, trained as an engineer before joining the army to fight in World War II. He served as a soldier in India and Myanmar, also known as Burma. JustGiving.com, the fundraising website, confirmed that £13 million is the largest amount of money ever raised in a single campaign on its site. The website itself made a donation of £100,000 to Captain Tom's campaign, which is the largest donation it has ever made.
Excellent. So I hope that was clear for everyone. And what we'll do now is we will go through the first round of questions. So there's going to be 2 rounds of questions, and then play the video again for you. So if you want to make note of these, we can also publish the questions in the description bar of the video for you to copy and refer to. So question number 1, describe Tom Moore. What do you think he is like? Question number 2, where do you think he is? Question number 4, what is the weather like? Question number 5, how old do you think he is? Question number 6, what do you think he is doing? Question number 7, when is his birthday? And question number 8, how many meters did he walk? So let's watch the video again and see what you think.
A 99-year-old war veteran has walked around his garden 100 times to raise more than £13 million for Britain's National Health Service. At first, Captain Tom Moore wanted to raise £1,000 by finishing the task before his 100th birthday on the 30th of April. but more than 650,000 people from around the world made donations to his fundraising page, which temporarily crashed. With the help of a walking frame, he walked a total of 2,500 meters and finished 2 weeks before his birthday. His daughter Hannah and granddaughter Georgia were very proud of him. Captain Tom also received messages of congratulations from politicians, celebrities, as well as doctors and nurses. When he finished the task, the retired soldier said, "I feel fine. I hope you're all feeling fine too." And he had these words of advice for people who are living under the coronavirus lockdown. "It will be all right." Captain Tom, who is originally from West Yorkshire in England, trained as an engineer before joining the army to fight in World War II. He served as a soldier in India and Myanmar, also known as Burma. JustGiving.com, the fundraising website, confirmed that £13 million is the largest amount of money ever raised in a single campaign on its site. The website itself made a donation of £100,000 to Captain Tom's campaign, which is the largest donation it has ever made.
Great, so hopefully that's a nice refresher for you. So let's go through the first round of questions. So number one, describe Tom Moore. What do you think he is like? So what we thought was that he looks very happy and proud of his achievements, and that he is old and a little bit frail. Question number two, where do you think he is? Well, we think that he's at home because he's in his garden, and that's where he's doing his walking. And the presenter told us that he was there as well. Question number four, what is the weather like? Now, I think we can agree that rarely for England, it looks sunny and warm, which is good for him. Question number five, how old do you think he is? Again, this is something the presenter tells us. We know that he wanted to complete his challenge before his 100th birthday. So that means he's 99 years old. Question number six, what do you think he's doing? Again, the news presenter tells us this. He's doing a sponsored walk for charity. Specifically, he's trying to do 100 laps of his garden. Question number seven, when is his birthday? Again, this is in the news segment. His birthday is the 30th of April. And finally, question number eight, how many meters did he walk? That's 2,500 meters, so 2.5 kilometers. Now, we will answer any statements and state which you think correct. So the next section, we've got some more questions, and these will be true or false. No, excuse me, true or false, or I don't know is the third answer. So you can go off memory on these questions, or you can rewind the video and watch the news segments for a third time if you need to refresh your memory. So the next questions, I'm going to carry on. So we'll say this is question number 9. I'll read them out. We'll copy them into the description link as well, so you've got some reference point. And then you can pause the video to answer them, and we'll go through the answers together. So question number 9. Does Captain Tom live alone? Question number 10. Does Tom have 2 sons who are soldiers? Question number 11. Is Captain Tom walking in his garden? Question number 12. Is the Queen visiting Captain Tom? Question number 13. Did Captain Tom train as an engineer? Question number 14. Did Captain Tom fight in the First World War? Question number 15. Is Captain Tom from North Yorkshire? Question number 16. Has Captain Tom just raised £5 million for the NHS? Question number 17. Has Captain Tom walked up and down his garden 100 times? Question number 18. Is Captain Tom going to be 100 years old this week? Question number 19. Is Captain Tom going to be knighted? And question number 20. Is Captain Tom going to Buckingham Palace? So again, just take a moment, rewind and watch the video again if you need to, and unpause the video when you're ready and we'll go through some answers. So question number 9. Does Captain Tom live alone? We don't know. It doesn't say. We know that his daughter is with him in the video, but we're not sure. It's not said specifically in the news segment. So question number 10. Does Tom have 2 sons who are soldiers? The answer is no. He has a daughter, and we saw her in the video with him, and presumably his granddaughter as well. Question number 11. Is Captain Tom walking in his garden? Yes, that's what he chose to do to raise money for the NHS. Question number 12. Is the Queen visiting Captain Tom? No, not yet, but who knows what will happen in the future. Question number 13. Did Captain Tom train as an engineer? Yes, he did. Before he signed up to fight in the Second World War in India and Myanmar, he had trained to be an engineer. Which answers question number 14, which is, did Captain Tom fight in the First World War? No, he didn't. He fought in the Second World War. Question number 15, is Captain Tom from North Yorkshire? No, that's a bit of a cheeky question because he is from West Yorkshire. So very close, but not North Yorkshire, West Yorkshire. Question number 16, has Captain Tom just raised £5 million for the NHS? No, he's done even better than that. He's done £13 million when they made the video, but it's even more now. He's done really amazingly well. Question number 17, has Tom just walked up and down his garden 100 times? Yes, he was trying to walk around his garden, if you remember, 100 times before his 100th birthday, which is quite a nice image. Question number 18, is Captain Tom going to be 100 years old this week? The answer is no, not quite. He's going to be 100 on the 30th of April. Congratulations to him. Question number 19, is Captain Tom going to be knighted? No, from what we see in the video, but I think if anyone deserves it, it's probably him. So fingers crossed. And very similar to that, question number 20, is Captain Tom going to Buckingham Palace? Again, from the video, no, but I'd be very surprised if the Queen didn't want to say thank you for what he's done. So guys, that is us. What we're going to do is we're going to, along with the questions, which will, and the link to the worksheet, which hopefully you've already found, we're going to provide another resource, which is a list of vocabulary around health. And if you want to have a read of that in your spare time, then by all means do. And any questions or anything you want to put in the comment section, we'll keep a look at that. We'll keep an eye on that as well. And so if you want to add anything, if you want to respond to any of the questions in there, we can try and reply to you through the comment section, just to clear anything up or give you a little bit extra, whatever it is. Anyway, thank you for listening and have a lovely day.